So today I wanted to start a series called To Mae. Basically, I'm gonna be interviewing business owners, content creators, influencers, etc., etc. And what better way to start it off than with my good sis at Hairbymakaylalee.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, big on that one.
Yeah.
Big
Not
on
the
that
small one. Definitely not the small one.
Never was the small
Never
one.
been the small one.
Never was.
Never been the small one.
So we're gonna talk to her a little bit. We're gonna get to know her, know a bit about her business, her background. So yeah, so tell us a little bit about you, your business.
Okay, hi y'all. My name is MaKayla Lee. I am a business owner, founder of Hairbymakaylalee LLC. Founded in the faces. We was definitely founded at Prairie View A&M University. I started my business, I want to say freshman year, really. I really started freshman year when I got here. It started off as a way for me to keep money in my pocket as a college freshman, and then it just blossomed into an LLC. So yeah, thank you for having me, friend.
Of course. So my friend, let me ask you, girl, what made you really just kind of start and keep going? Because some people be like, they'll do it on the side, but they'll never really like see themselves doing it. Like, we want it out.
Okay, so let me give y'all like the background of really what's tea. So I started doing hair, I want to say my junior year of high school, and it really started off, I started doing hair because of the fact that my mom said that she wasn't gonna pay for me to get my hair done no more. And I was tired of wearing my natural hair out. A bitch wanted some braids.
Oh, wait!
I wanted some braids.
Ain't that even
And mama said she wasn't gonna pay for them. It's like, okay, we gonna figure it out. So we YouTubed it up, and
so like your first thing was braids.
Yeah, I started on braid, and my first braid was a mess, but it was something. It was something. If it was that, just
baby, you better, because I don't know how to braid still.
We gonna try it
at my big age.
It's okay. It's okay. But my grandmother and one of my aunties, I told her that I wanted to learn how to do hair, do my own hair, do my own braids. They gave me like the rest of the hair that was in the hair graveyard, all the leftover braided hair that just up underneath the camera. Yeah, she gave me all of that, or they gave me that, and we made it do what it do. And then when I started getting my own money, because I was working at the time, I got me some packs of hair, and we just practice. And then when I got to college, I did my hair before we got here.
Yeah,
them twins.
That was the first time I saw. I said, those is cute. And I was in that chair.
The first hairstyle that I had when I came to campus was Senegalese twist in my head. And of course, the icebreakers when you first get here, your name, where you're from, and something special about you.
Fun fact.
My fun fact was always, I do hair. And everybody was like, did you do those on your hair? And I said, yes, I did. And one thing led to another. And people started booking, trying to get the twist. And
I was one.
Yeah,
I sure was one.
Definitely did the twist on your head.
And then you see getting them twists. So would you say like that that's something, did you say you had started off and you started your braids like junior year? Would you say that was something you were kind of like born knowing how to do hair? Or like you kind of had the idea of?
I don't know if I would say born to. I think it was just along the lines of we gotta get it how we can. Because it was like, I've always been into hair. Like I first started learning how to braid like cornrowing on my Barbie doll head. You know, a little Bratz doll that only came with the head and you could wash the hair and stuff. That's how I learned how to cornrow. But I don't know if I would say born with, but it was just an adaptation. And like I said, at first it started off with, this is a way to keep money in my pocket because college expensive.
So this wasn't something that was like your dream job?
No. I was thinking that I was gonna be not a hairstylist because the way that I was told was like, hairstylists don't make no money. Anybody can braid hair.
Anybody came in as
I came as accounting major.
accounting, and then you changed to nursing,
and then changed to finance.
mm-hmm.
And then we just dropped all of it. But yeah, it was just a way that one, I was able to make money, but then also too, I found a love for it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I found that love for it, it didn't feel like work to me.
Yeah.
But going to the classes felt like
That
a job,
like
a job I wasn't getting paid for. But I could do but I could do my friend hair in the TV room and get my pension at the end, and still at the end of the day making my client feel good. You look good.
Yeah.
Your hair looks good. Now go thrive.
Go be great
in the world. And tell them who did your hair.
Who did?
Tell them who did your hair.
Send them to me.
Yeah. Over time, that's when I was like, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was me thinking that I was born with it, but an adaptation turned into a hobby, turned into a passion. Last year was really when I was just like, what am I here for?
Yeah.
I could care less about a class, a finance class, a finite math class.
Like,
I don't care. As long as the calendar is booked and busy, on the calendar, I'm fine. I don't care.
Put to the side. That could definitely be put to the side. Do you see yourself like going back to school later on, or
in the
going
long
to
run?
cosmetology at all?
So right now, we're in the process of trying to get my cosmetology license. I feel like right now, if I'm doing what's best for me, college has to get put on hold. And the time that we're in now is just like, I realize there's so many ways to make money out here and keep yourself, like be able to provide for yourself and keep not have a degree to your name.
Oh yeah.
It's so many people out here that's getting bread and not spending $25,000 a semester, $50K a year. But it's like, even you spending all of this money, you're still not guaranteed a job when you leave here.
Yeah.
Let's focus on this hobby. Let's focus on what we're good at.
Yeah.
And let's try to make money off of that versus going to these classes knowing I'm not good in these classes, because I was failing so many classes. I was failing.
You feel like that was like a balance issue, or just like
I didn't care. I did not care. And then on top of that, I was dealing with a whole lot of personal issues too at the time. So it was just like personal issues, finance issues.
Yeah, it was all just
piling. And my only like safe haven was when I was doing hair. All of the issues in the world was like gone. We gonna focus on this client right here and make her look good. And then we can focus on the world when we get done, when she walk up out of here. If I'm gonna focus on what makes me happy, it's not this degree. I could care less. So now we are trying to get my license so I can have the piece of paper behind me. It may not be a degree, but a little piece of paper behind me.
It could get you full.
Yeah. And then also too, me doing hair and me trying to be an influencer as well too, that's on the list as well, but that's another story for another day. Yeah, I don't think college is, not right now at least.
Well, not right now.
Absolutely, not right now.
About the business name, what made you think to be like, did you hear people say like, oh, my name is my brand? You made your name.
Yeah, my name is my brand. Yeah. I had told myself that MaKayla Lee is gonna be a brand.
Oh yeah.
MaKayla Lee is gonna, like, I feel like, and maybe this is me being conceited, I just feel like I'm so much bigger than this. And it's like, my name, you gonna know it's me.
Oh yeah, you gonna know my work.
You're gonna know it's me.
Yeah.
Whether I'm in your head, whether I'm doing your hair, whether I'm putting out a product or a product line, whether you see like you see Mississippi on the back of the expression braided hair. Yeah. Simple stuff. Cross out Mississippi and just put MaKayla, and it be hers. And then I don't know, it's just MaKayla needs to be everywhere. Yeah. That's the way I see it. And then I said Lee because of the fact that me and my grandmother had the same middle name. Unfortunately, my grandmother passed in 2021 of January, and that was my rock. Ooh, love me some Cassie Lee. Ooh, I love me some Cassie. And I took it really, really hard, and it was just like, she wasn't able to see me graduate high school. She wasn't able to be with me through college. She's not gonna be with me when I get married or anything. But me putting like the same name that we have together, it's like with my business, she's with me and everything. Like, I know that Cassie Lee is proud of me. And she gonna be with me every step of the way. Whether you see me on a TV screen, whether you see me getting an award, MaKayla Lee, that's Cassie Lee's granddaughter. That's Cassie Lee's granddaughter. And I know she's scrolling down on me.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Because that was my road dog.
That's her.
That was my road dog. And I want to make her happy and I want to make her proud. Granted, I thought that me being in nursing was gonna make her proud because my grandmother was a nurse. And so I went that route. I was just like, I'm gonna follow my grandma's footsteps and do. Cassie was a strong woman.
Yeah, it was for
I
her.
ain't that was for her, not for me. And it's just like, as long as I'm happy doing what I love and what's best for me in my life, I know she's happy and she's proud of me. So when you think of me, when you see MaKayla Lee, also think of Cassie Lee too, because it wouldn't be no MaKayla Lee without Cassie Lee.
Oh yeah. Now, out of all the hairstyles you have done, what would you say is your favorite?
Right now, so myself, I love a good install.
Oh.
I mean, love a good install. Love a good install.
Love an install.
But
she did me, y'all.
We'll talk. Yeah, love a good install. But on other people, I love doing braided ponytails. I love a slick down, like taking a full head of
Slicky,
thick, just
big curly hair,
slicking it down to where you look like you got a fresh perm.
You are like magician, like magic touch, like 'cause you can't do it on your own. Can't do it on your own.
It's the transformation. It's like, yeah, I did that. Girl, you didn't even look like you are natural. It's slicking to the bag.
And had the world's biggest hair.
Yeah. And then also too, knotless braids. I feel like, yeah, knotless braids takes a cool little minute, but once you see like the neatness of it, and them laying flat and the parts is crisp and the hair is swinging, it's complete. It is finished.
Now you've been in this for like almost 4 years now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like, in the span of them 4 years, like what really have you like learned? Like from starting to now?
Everybody is not your friend.
When you say everybody, you mean like your
clients, people that book with you that you thought like that you know of. It's like you really have to separate business from personal. And at first, like I wasn't so strict on my policies. It was, oh girl, you can come whenever you're gonna be an hour late, that's fine. You're gonna be 2 hours late, that's fine. Just let me know. And it's like, no.
That's your time.
No. And then you're 2 hours later, keep in mind, we gonna be a cool little minute, 6+ hours. I'm still in school at the time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, sis, you pushing my time behind. And time is oof.
On top of that, you
Time's
still
a
in
precious
school.
thing.
You still got work to do.
And then I might have a client tomorrow.
You might have had a job.
When I first started, and that's really how I got really tied into me doing hair. So 2020, I was doing hair and I was working. I was working at Guess Factory. They was underpaying me. Keep in mind, I was working hard. Like, the outlet from our school is what, 20+ minutes? So going back and forth, and then also too, me doing hair as well. I was doing hair during the week and I was working, I was working during the week and then I was doing hair on the weekend. Also too, I was getting underpaid as well. Yeah. I was supposed to be getting paid 10, they was paying me 9, and I still wasn't making as much money as I was doing hair on the weekend. So I'm putting in all this work and this effort for this company that don't care about me, that's just using me for my work.
Cause when I the bare minimum.
Below the bare minimum, because I was asking like, okay, well, y'all gonna fix it, y'all gonna fix it. Oh, we'll fix it. I said, if you don't fix it, I will quit it. Did not fix it. And then what's crazy is I remember it was March 19th, 2020. No, I take that back. It was March 19th, 2021. And I was like, one of my favorite managers was quitting. And I was like, if you quit, I'm leaving. There's no reason for me to be here. Right. And so it was just like, I had got my paycheck. I was still getting here. Like, people were still asking me, are you available? Are you available? Are you available? I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Yeah. I could be making so much. Keep in mind, those 2 days that I was doing hair versus my 2 weeks paycheck, no 2 weeks notice. I was like, yeah, we're done. And my manager's, what was crazy is my manager that was finna quit, she was like, it's about time. We was waiting for you to leave. You been said you was good.
Because you knew it was coming.
Y'all knew, because it wasn't even a bad job. It wasn't work. I had no problem working a job. It was just like, I'm not happy here. And I know that I could be I'm a hard worker. And so it's like, I'm putting all this energy and effort into something that ain't even mine. That people that don't even care, because once I quit, they finna hire somebody else.
Yeah.
Somebody walk straight in and probably still getting underpaid.
And they're fine with it.
And being perfectly fine with it. But for me and myself, it's like, let's put all of my energy in.
Use to pay, if the pay for school.
Rent! Let's talk about a textbook. Let's talk about paying for homework. Putting gas in my car.
Get to work.
And all you
can give me
what y'all supposed to. Yeah. So I was like, let's go ahead and put the energy that we're putting into them and their business, let's go ahead and put this into ourselves. Yeah, because it's like, and that's when I realized too, I do not want to work for nobody. Because why would I be putting in so much energy and effort for somebody that don't care? Like, if you want to start a business, go ahead and do that, because these corporations, they're gonna work you and work you and work you. And then when you feel like you just had enough and you don't want to work, sayonara. You didn't matter to them. You was just another person that they had to pay. Let's go ahead and let's feed into ourselves again. The same energy and effort that we put into this corporation, let's put that into ourselves. And here we are now. On the interview. Period. On the interview. That's another thing too. I'm so sorry. And I feel like one of my missions, because of the fact that there's such a difference in the hair business now, I really want to bring back like that old vibe of getting your hair done not being so stressful. Getting your hair done and knowing that because you paid a security deposit, you're gonna get your hair done on this specific date at this specific time. There's people now that it's just like, you don't even know. Somebody can cancel on you 30 minutes before your appointment and
you could be on the way there and they be like, oh well, I gotta go get so-and-so. I gotta go do this and this and this. And who's to say you'll even get it done?
And that's why I feel like a lot of people now are trying to learn how to do their own hair, because it's like, there's no security in you booking with somebody else. You wasted somebody's time. Listen, you not having your hair done, hair depression is real. Ooh. And the fact that you know that you're supposed to be getting your hair done and somebody cancels on you the day of,
that make you even more upset than you are.
Pissed.
Angry.
So it's like me, I feel like we need to bring it back to where it's just like, treat people like you want to be treated. You know, if the roles were reversed, you would be throwing a cow if somebody would cancel your hair appointment.
Oh yeah.
God forbid you had something to do that night. It's like, if you don't want something being done to you, then don't do it to nobody else. And really, customer service is one of the huge things that I have learned, like being a hairstylist. If you treat people with good customer service, they're gonna be more susceptible to coming back and booking with you again. Give people a good experience. Let them know, like, or get feedback from them. Like, am I hurting you? Am I doing this? Is this too tight? Is this uncomfortable? Are you okay? Do you need to stretch? Like, let them know that they're okay. Getting your hair done is supposed to be self-care. It's not supposed to be stressful. And I feel like times now, stressful. And I want to bring back the, you're okay if you being book an appointment. You can relax when you're getting your hair done. Take a breather. You're good. Talk shit if you want to. Get that shit off your chest, because this is self-care.
And do you feel like that's something that's like really important, trying to build like a relationship with your clients?
Absolutely. Because of course sometimes you have those clients that don't want to talk. They just want to put their headphones in and watch their TikTok.
And I mean, that's fine.
That comes with knowing your client.
Yeah. That comes with comfort.
Exactly. If you have the client that just you feel like don't want to talk, don't rush them to talk. But if you have a client that comes in and just, hey, how are you? You try to build dialogue and they'll build dialogue with you back. Okay, well, let's get to talking.
Yeah.
One, you talking with your client makes the time go by so much faster.
You're not even thinking about it.
You're not even thinking about it.
At all.
Because it's just like, sis, what's tea? Let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk. And if you I'm not gonna lie, I've cried with clients before. Because of the fact that what was being shared in the chair, and I have this expression of what happens in the chair stays in the chair.
Yeah.
And that conversation that we had talked about, it related back to my life, and it's just like
You can compare it.
we both there sitting there boo-hooing and crying because it's just like,
yeah, and you wouldn't have known.
I
unless you
wouldn't
had
have
made
known.
that dialogue.
But it's just like having a client that's basically open up, maybe even shed a tear. You never know what somebody is going through.
Yeah.
So
You never know how far that conversation
you
goes.
never know. Somebody can be sitting in your chair on their last straw. And it's like, are you gonna do something to make them wanna just call it quits?
And you could be that therapy for them. You could be that big therapy for them.
And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, my clients are therapy for me too. I have this one client that I have, and she's a sweetheart. Our lives very much similar, from parent issues to being alone, just similar.
Yeah.
And it was like she was going through stuff, the same thing that I was going through. So now I'm feeling like I'm not alone in this. So now it's just like, girl, I feel comfortable talking with you. You feel comfortable talking to me because we've been in the same place. We're going through the same thing. You never know what somebody is going through.
You never know.
You never know what somebody is going through. So it's just like, yeah, we gonna get this hair done.
And we gonna talk about it.
But if you wanna talk about it, you can talk about it too.
We can definitely talk. And now, we talked about building that connection with your clients, making like that friendship with them. Now, the bad clientele.
I wouldn't say bad. I don't have any bad clients. I have difficult clients. I've had my fair share of difficult clients, but I wouldn't even call. There's that one girl that I'm never doing your hair again. You're getting the block, baby. And I've had to block a few people just like, because you're not getting your hair done.
They've been like
trying
from booking.
Oh girl, yeah, blocked. Don't book with me again.
Don't even go to the.
Don't try it, and that's one of the things that I've learned about too. It's just like, I'm putting my business first. This is my baby. Don't come and try to fuck up my baby.
Yeah, this is mine.
This is mine. Don't try to mess that up. And from before, I would try to always accommodate to people and just like bend the rules because trying to accommodate for different clients. Now it's just like, I have my rules. I have my regulations. They're not hard. If I tell you to come with your hair clean, come with your hair clean.
I'd rather you come with it clean because you know your own hair. You wash it. I don't want to wash it with my stuff. I'm not professionally trained to do that.
And then also too, I'm still at home. Like I don't have my own sweet yet. Wait on it. But right now, I'm still in my own home. As of right now, I'm not there yet. So when I say like, please come with your hair washed, blow dried, and detangled, I mean washed, blow dried, and detangled. If you can't do that, this is an issue. That's like, if you can't, like, if I say that your appointment is canceled after 20 minutes, don't come to me at 25 talking about, oh, I'm outside. It's canceled, boo. Respect my time and I respect yours. Now, if you tell me, like, stuff does happen, so if you sit there and tell me, oh, I'm in traffic, something happened, this, that, and the third, I had a family emergency, okay, cool.
Yeah, as long as you communicate.
Thank you for communicating with me. We can make that work.
Yeah, but if you go by, like, not saying
you not saying anything, you could be getting a drink for all I know.
And you could definitely keep that drink at home because you're not getting it
at all. Sorry, man. I've had my fair share of difficult clients, but I don't think I have any. I would not say I have any bad clients. And those difficult clients, it's just like I've learned that I have to stand firm because of the fact that everybody is not your friend.
And you feel like when you made those accommodations,
people were kind of like, I was getting walked over. See, I was getting walked over, and it was like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. Because I did not like how that felt. We're not doing this anymore. Put it on the policies because
it wasn't working.
It's not working. And like I said, this is my business, and because of the fact that this is mine, I run it how I see fit. I have to think of myself first, of course. I'm not finna be staying up all the wee hours of the night braiding your hair because you want to come 2 hours late to the appointment.
That's my time.
That's my time. You book from this section, from this set amount of time to this set amount of time.
Because it's like, it falls back into, you don't know if I had somebody after you.
You don't know if I had
somebody
plans
before you. You don't know if I had something going on. Like, I put this here specifically for this. And you can't abide by those rules. I'm sorry, you don't have an appointment. And I feel like it gets to that circumstance where a lot of hairstylists, they say once they make those rules and people don't go by the rules, they automatically want to bash the business.
And it's not the case. Like, granted, there are some that just are a little out of proportion.
But it's as simple as just washing your hair and coming with it blow dried. That's not really a issue. Unless it was something like, oh, I'm getting a silk press. Okay, that maybe.
Exactly. I feel like me personally, when I was getting my hair done before, when I was younger, it was always wash your hair and come with it blow dried. It always came with your hair clean and blow dried. I don't know how these other stylists are, but braiding takes like 6+ hours depending on the style. I don't want to spend an hour, 2 hours washing your hair, detangling your hair, blow drying your hair, and then we're gonna have to start braiding your hair.
And especially like I don't know your hair.
I don't know what you got in your hair.
I don't know you. I'm not professionally trained to do that yet. And I don't want to mess up nothing. That way you go and bash something about my hair falling out. I'm not even feeling.
I had this one instant, and everything stays in the chair except for this one instant, because she took it to social. Girl, it was, and I have not had any bad, that's why I said I don't have any bad clients. I haven't had any bad reviews. Everybody that's came to me, either they told me that they love their style and they love the customer service, or they wasn't pleased with their style and I fixed it. But you taking it to socials, and I know it wasn't my fault. Telling everybody don't book with her, don't book for her, she's unprofessional, she's this, she's that, she's that. Okay. That's why I was like, my business is my baby. Don't come for my business, especially when you was in the wrong booth. So that one client came with her hair dirty, and I still did her hair, even still, and that's one of the things where it's like, yeah, no, in the policies, because I'm not doing this ever again. It was bad. And then, me personally, I took it to my personal account. I took it to my Finsta. I wasn't talking about her, but
what's it like that?
The situation,
she
was my roommate. She wasn't just a regular client. She was my roommate. So it was like, let me tell y'all about this client because I'm not gonna be with her. Or let me tell y'all about my roommate that's been pissing me off. Somebody found out from my Finsta I said sent her what I had said. I woke up the next morning. Let me tell y'all why y'all should not book with Hairbymakaylalee, and let me tell y'all why MaKayla Lee is unprofessional, is this, that, and the third, I said, hold on.
And like, it could be as simple as just a conversation.
And I'm like, I took responsibility because of the fact that, I was talking about her on my Finsta. But my Finsta is from my Finsta. You could be talking shit about me on yours. That ain't got nothing to do with it. If I don't know about it, if ain't nobody tell me, I don't care about it. I posted it on Finsta. She took it to the main timeline. So everybody's like, oh, wow. I'm getting people texting me like, did you see this? Did you see this? Did you see this? Girl, my godmama had called me. She was like, what's going on? Keep in mind, the same girl who was talking about me booked me twice, but I'm unprofessional. And you sat in my chair with dirty hair. How'd that work?
So you were already wrong. You were already in the wrong.
But I did her hair anyway. Even though you shouldn't, and I shouldn't have. And that's what I said. And I cut back because it was just like, no, we're not gonna do this. And normally I was the type of person that would just let it slide. Just okay, whatever, fine, cool. But you not only talking about me, you're telling people not to book with me, you're telling people about my business. That's not true. You messing with my money.
That's my brand. That's my growth. You're not gonna
and you're not just gonna play me.
No.
And I've been here, friend. I've been here at the time I was here for 3+ years, because this happened my junior year. I was here for 3+ years, and I ain't never had no issues with nobody. I couldn't have been that unprofessional if you booked with me twice. When you sat in my chair and your hair was not clean. That was one of the things where it's just like, yeah, no. And then on top of that, after I did your hair, it was, oh, book with my roomie. We love a roomie that can do hair. Book with my roomie, this, that, and the third. But all of a sudden, it's now I'm a professional.
Now that your hair is done, I'm unprofessional.
And what's crazy is I thought that I was doing something wrong. And I felt like everybody know, look, this is MaKayla, the girl that do hair.
Yes.
MaKayla Hairbymakaylalee. Yeah, that one.
I mean, it's your name.
It's me. Girl, it's me. I'm the brand. It's me.
You find the name, you find the person.
Yeah. You know, BB is damn near high school.
BB Twitter.
Girl, everybody was, MaKayla, I seen what happened on Instagram. You was right though. I'm not gonna lie. You was right. MaKayla, girl, I see what happened on Instagram. But she was wrong though. I'm not gonna lie. She was wrong. I'm just like,
you definitely thought that this was gonna come back on me.
And it didn't. Girl, that was a whole situation. But I stood up for my business. I stood up for me and my business. And what's crazy is I was booked like crazy after.
you went up here.
I was like, crazy. I was like, anyways, book with Hairbymakaylalee.
Yeah.
And that's
And
what
leave it at that.
book.
Yes, ma'am.
That was a difficult client that I had, but I stood my ground and I will continue. And that's when I realized, like, you can stand your ground and you won't be in the wrong. You don't have to feel bad about standing up for yourself, business-wise and personal-wise.
Yeah.
If somebody is doing something to you that you do not like or degrading your character, stand up for yourself.
Big on it.
Cause ain't nobody gonna talk for you.
But you. Yeah, that's it right there. Take that and put it on a shirt.
Yeah.
Now, going back to the topic of when you were in school, well, really, you could do it now too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like while you were doing hair, it took a toll on you, like mentally? Like I'm saying, like while you were in school, because you had so much.
I think that I loved doing hair so much that it became a safe space for me.
Like
therapy. Yeah, like therapy. It just really like solidified what I wanted to do. And me knowing that I want to do this, it was like, I kid you not, it was an eye-opener.
Mm-hmm.
And what got me to this point, crazy I just said therapy, is like, I was doing therapy at the time, and I was going because of parent issues that I was having. And I told my therapist, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
And she was like, cut your people off, so their expectations out the window. What are you here for? Who are you trying to institute? And I sat on that couch and I was like,
yeah, preach.
and she's like, you realize you can make your own decisions, right? If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. Go on and fill out the withdrawal papers, because I would rather be doing hair. Now, like I said, I'm trying to go back to school just to get my talkie-talkie license, so I can be licensed. That's completely different. That's for me and my brand.
Yeah.
I was in school. At first, I was at school because I didn't want to go back home. So this was my living arrangement. But then I moved into my own apartment, and so it's like, you have roof over your head, babes. What are you here for now?
Yeah.
I can make my own decisions. And
Yeah.
college is
Life
not for every life be life.
Life be life.
One thing about life is go life. God,
it will life the life out of your life.
Let's talk about it, because life is gonna life. And sometimes life be life is so much, I don't give a rat's ass about a campus notification.
Hey,
Just
turn the
take
whole phone off. Throw it away.
delete the whole app. I got too much stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
Do you not know I'm battling depression outside of this?
Do you care?
No.
Do you care?
As long as you turn in your homework.
Also, if you were to come across somebody that kind of wanted to do the same thing you're doing, being like in the hair industry, being a hairstylist, what advice would you give them?
Don't listen to anybody else. Do it. Like, I was told I wanted to do hair since I was younger, but I was always told that hairstylists don't make no money. There's no money in doing hair. There's money in doing hair.
Money.
Ask Eric and Tay. Ask Jonathan. There's money in doing hair. Do that shit and do it with, like, don't worry what outsiders say, because people gonna have a lot to say about what they're doing. If they not putting in any funds or any support, any positive influence in your life, if you ain't giving no coin, then why are you talking? Do what makes you happy, boo. If you want to start that business, start that business. If you want to do hair, do hair. It's plenty of hair out here for everybody.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to worry about somebody taking your clients, doing this, doing that, because if somebody take your clients, it's gonna be it might be 5, 10 more that's coming knocking on your door.
Yeah.
It's so much hair out here to do. Especially if we gonna pay for us to get our hair done. Point blank period. It's a whole lot of people out here that's gonna pay to get their hair done. If you have the good customer service and you have the good basically policies and basically the whole business in itself, people are gonna wanna come to you. Do that shit and watch, and people that was doubting you, watch their mouth open, just watch you go.
Now, friend, where can our people find you?
So, y'all can find me at Hairbymakaylalee on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook as Hairbymakaylalee. You can also follow me at MaKayla Lee __ on Instagram, as well as TikTok. And yeah, I think that's about it. Follow me on TikTok. The links will be in the storefront on Amazon. There we go. Just like that.
Like something like that.
But yeah. Thank you for having me, Tweet.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it.
Our first Talk to Mae interview.
Period.
Thank you so much, friend, for coming.
Of course, I enjoy myself.
If you want to be on this, you can let me know. You can let me know.
Comment down below.
You want to advertise? You got a business? You a content creator? You talk to me. We could put you here. You could be sitting in this hot seat. We could have us a good little conversation. Put on that note. I'm gonna see y'all next time.
Bye, y'all.